Well, if you love margaritas, then SpringGate Vineyard is the place to be this weekend. The business is kicking off its 4-day Margarita Celebration in honor of Cinco de Mayo. Fox 43's Paula Bayoso joins us this morning from Lower Paxton Township, Dauphin County, with more on the specials that you don't want to miss. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning. Well, I'm here at SpringGate Vineyard, and I'm here joined by Rebecca. We were last hour talking about the Margarita Celebration, but there are other events going on this weekend. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, every day is a celebration, especially here at SpringGate. And every day we have a drink of the day. So today our drink of the day is our Belgian blonde beer. So that will be on special. Fridays are Renove days. And that day our Renove bottles will be on special. Saturdays we have a selection of 4 dry red wines that will be on special. So if you're a dry red drinker, that's the day to come. And then Sundays are mimosas, so it's quite fitting if you want to have brunch or what have you, you have a mimosa on special. And then we also have this weekend what we're calling a Flight for 2 crawl.
Which is this
Yes,
area right here.
this is our first time. So what that will entail is you have to get a ticket and you go to each bar. So for example, we'd go to the wine bar. You can choose between the wines that are on tap. So in this case, we chose our Still Bouquet, and you would get a tasting of that. And then we chose our CS, which is our Cab Sauv, and our Country Fair Red, which is a sweet wine. So you can share it with another person, and then when you're finished, you can go to the brewery, and you have a choice of 4 beers that we have on tap. We typically have at least 13, so you have quite a selection, and then you can share that flight of beer with your partner and enjoy it. And then we have a distillery bar, which will be opening today, grand opening, reopening, I should say, and will be open then on the weekend. From the brewery, you can go to the distillery, and you can choose 3 cocktails to taste. So it's a new event for us. It's a passport event. You'll get a passport, or if you have a passport, you'll get a special stamp for it, and then you get a little reward at the end when you have 12 stamps. You get I believe it's a SpringGate t-shirt. So anyway, it's a fun thing to do, and it's new, and I think it'll be very well received. Like I said, every day is a special day at SpringGate, and there's always a reason to celebrate. Don't you agree?
Yes.
So, what I wanted to do is highlight our wine of the week, if I can open it. Let me see here. Which is a sparkling wine. So, I wanted to just pour our sparkling wine into a champagne flute and talk about the bubbles. They say that there are at least 1 million bubbles in a champagne flute. And the reason why the champagne flute is so thin is because the smaller the surface, the more bubbles and the more they will rise to the top. So if you pour it in a regular glass, the bubbles will disperse and it won't be as festive. So I wanted to pour us each.
Should we toast and then?
I think we should toast.
Okay, let's do that.
Today's a special day, and it's Cinco de Mayo.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, and we'll have more information on that on our website, fox43.com. But for now, live in Dauphin County, Paula Bayoso, Fox 43 News.